Hi there, and this is the long-awaited video update I've been saying I'm going to make. Well, here we are. I'm making it. Um, I do have a couple things I'm ready to show you. First and foremost, I've got the opening title logo and the music for the opening scene, like the opening title scene, and I'm going to show that to you first, and it looks a little like this. Okay, so I don't know how many of you have actually read the scripts, but we've got some nice. I've got some cartoon versions of the costume designs that I've got in mind. This is, of course, not how they're actually going to look by the time they're done, but this will give you an idea of basically what they're going to look like. They're in the style of these guys, like on my shirt, so deal with it, because none of us have bodies like this. So it starts with a phone call from Gallistra, who calls up Strya, the Star Priestess, and says, "Hey, you know that star crystal you wanted? Well, we're sending it to you." So she and Lila go down to the spaceport to pick it up from Captain Zach Manning. Unfortunately, before we get there, the bad guy, an alien named Darzent, steals the crate that the star crystal is in. So having no way to follow him, Captain Manic takes us to a bar where we accidentally run into bounty hunter Argus Brack, and who's after Zack for a bounty. Unbeknownst to this, we go and see Zack's buddy Skexar, who's going to be a hand puppet. He tells us that Darzent has been dealing with the Kargesh. So we get past we get captured by the Kargesh guards, taken before Overseer Krek, and eventually see the Warbot. Hilarity ensues. I've also got a couple of props that I can go ahead and show you. Mostly they're painted water guns. That should look pretty good on the camera, I think. You know, just... We'll have better sound effects than that. This is a water gun with a paint job. I got several different styles, so that everybody doesn't have to have the same gun. This one here. And one like this. I'm also building an actual rifle for the Kargesh guards, but that's not ready enough to show you. I've got a couple things. I got some works in progress here that I guess I can show you, even though I probably shouldn't yet. This is a small handheld computer like the one Darzent is carrying when he first approaches the Captain Zach's ship, when he's pretending to be a customs agent. And of course, later on, Captain Zach has one that apparently Strya has put her endorsement of him on. This is basically what it's going to look like. Of course, it's not glued down yet, and I got to figure out how the back is going to look. I've got an idea to make different things appear on the screen, but this is basically what it's going to look like. Work in progress of the actual spaceport. I'm making buildings out of various pieces of, well, trash. This is based on a method of making terrain for sci-fi tabletop war games, and I know it doesn't look like much right now, but in a few videos in the future, when I have more detail and paint on there, they'll look a lot better. Ditto with Captain Zach's ship, the Matafleur. You can see a basic shape of how it's going to look, complete with engines like the ship in Firefly. But we'll have more on that later. Okay, and that's what I've got for now, so hopefully I will have another one of these videos done pretty soon with some more things to show you. So stay tuned. One more thing, please remember, if you have not yet sent me an email address, if you do, I can just send you an email with an actual link, so you can link to this video instead of having to type it in manually, because that's a big pain in the ass for everybody. Okay, we'll see you next time. Have fun.
Little